With this exercise, we're going to use some SI blocks to help give us a little bit more of a posterior pelvic tilt. So what you're going to do is use 2 of the blocks, or if you don't have these mobilization wedges, which you can also use, are your tennis shoes, you're going to flip the tennis shoe upside down and use the heel portion as the top portion of the wedge. We're going to take both of these and we're going to put them under each side of our booty. So each leg has a little booty bone at the top, and what we're going to do is put the heel or the top portion on the outside, and I'm shoving it underneath my booty just a little bit this direction. And so there's a little butt bone on each side called the ischial tuberosity, and what we're trying to do is get it on that ischial tuberosity on each side. And once we kind of feel like we're symmetrical and in that same position, what we're going to do is kind of wiggle a little bit and get ourselves situated to where these are helping enhance this little tilt, and it helps enhance the low back to go into the mat. The second portion that you can help yourselves with on this part is you can take a pillow and you can double it over and really shove it as far as you can underneath your head and your neck. And what that's going to do is help tip that rib cage down so we can enhance our ab contraction as well. So if you have a really big arch in your back, sometimes these are some cheats that'll help you get your abs activated for the first time. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a ball, a yoga block, a towel roll, something to that effect that'll go between my knees that I can squeeze. Now, however far apart your knees are when you squeeze that ball is how far apart you want your feet. So you probably need to bring them in a little bit closer than what you're actually thinking that they are. And as far as the distance between your booty and your feet go, it's just whatever comfortable to you. This feels comfortable to me. And so we're going to do 2 versions of this. The first version we're going to do is we're actually going to crunch with this to make sure we can really contract our abs. Our abs attach down here to our lower abdomen, and they also attach up here to our rib cage. So we want to make sure that we're tucking our rib cage down to have them activate and rotating through our pelvis. When we rotate our pelvis to where our low back goes flat, it's called a posterior pelvic tilt. We really want to make sure that we are not using our booty to try to push our back flat. When I say that, we're not contracting our glutes and we're not pushing through our feet to get that done. So I'm going to take my hands like I'm going to do a crunch, because I actually am going to crunch, and I'm putting them behind my head. And then I'm going to take my elbows and point them towards the ceiling. This is going to help activate your abs more. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get my back flat with a little bit of tilt with my abs first. I'm going to squeeze that ball second. It is going to make my abs contract a little bit more. And then I'm going to exhale as I crunch up and really try to force my back flat as I crunch. Remember to squeeze that ball or towel between your knees and exhale through your lips. As you exhale, you should get more of an ab contraction here. So we're going to do this one more time. Step 1, back flat. Step 2, we're going to squeeze the ball. Step 3, we're going to crunch up with those elbows pointed towards the ceiling and exhale at the same time. Don't forget while you're doing that to maintain a squeeze on the ball and really emphasize that you're crunching and you're really trying to push that low back flat into the mat. The second way to do this is without the upper extremities, without the arms. So it's the same premise. We're trying to tuck our rib cage down. We're trying to tilt our pelvis just like we're doing a crunch, but without our head and neck. And we're also going to squeeze the ball at the same time. Our emphasis here is to really make sure that our low back is going down into the mat. Make sure you're not pushing through your feet and you're not clenching your glutes to get it there. This should really be isolating your ab muscles, and as we squeeze the ball, your inner thigh, and that will also enhance this abdominal contraction as you do it. If you want to make sure you're doing it correctly, if you poke with your finger into your belly, you should feel that it's hard, and if you completely relax, you'll feel that it goes all the way down and it's squishy. So we want to make sure that when you are doing your pelvic tilt, you are feeling a hardness here, and your tummy actually will pop up as you do this.